So I'm going to share a video. This little, I just wanted to show the people from around the world how the trees look to us. All right. Does that show you a good view? Is that good enough? That's enough, eh? Yeah. It's not sideways. That's how Australia is, like that. No, that's this side of the border. Right at the very start of the video, it shows very quick flash of the welcome to South Australia. There it goes. All right.
There you go, mate.
Yeah, right. Are you turning today?
Well, it looks like you're not.
Nah.
How you going? You buggered or you recovered a bit now?
Yeah, I've had a shower and stuff, so I'm not so knackered, but I can't go to bed early because I'll get up bloody early. So.
Yeah, same. I know what you mean there.
Yeah.
I was just saying this. All the video you showed there was sideways, so that's the Victorian countryside, is it? Weird over there.
That's just so show the international people what it's like for us over here. You see, we're not completely upside down, but
yeah. So 10-hour drive just up the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, it's still playing. Oops, better stop that.
The bones in it.
Oh, stop it. We got some sunset. A little bit of sunset. What's going on, Justin? Sunrise, not sunset. I'll get it right one day. See, I'm not tired or anything.
Red sky and the sun, red sky, same shit, different label.
Yeah.
If you play it backwards, it'll be a sunset. If you play it forwards, it'll be a sunrise. Whatever.
Exactly.
Been out the other Melbourne a few times, but I haven't turned right and gone down to Taradden. I've gone more straight out towards Norwell, Traralgon, out that way, towards Gippsland.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That was a bit of a bastard. We're going down the freeway, and it was completely closed off. It was like,
That in Melbourne or over here?
No, in Melbourne. Leaving Robbo's house.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of that road that I turned on from Robbo's house because he's like right on the freeway. Yep. And then go on to southeast Gippsland Road, I think, the freeway or something like that. And we just got onto that. We're about 50 metres, maybe 100 metres onto that, and then all the roadworks come up and stuff like that. And, completely closed off. We had to the detour took us about 7 or 8 k's out of the way.
Yep.
So at first we were a bit like, where do we go? But then I thought maybe I should just follow the trucks.
Yeah, probably not a silly move either.
Yeah. And the sat-nav rerouted and just took us kind of over near Geelong a little bit, but then took us back to the freeway that we needed that goes, it kind of goes through the port of Melbourne.
Yep, over the Westgate Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's bloody high, that.
A big bridge, isn't it?
Yeah. How you going, Amy?
We're going to get the chat up so I can see who's there, eh?
No, that's
Amy!
all right. We'll come back one day, don't worry. We'll be somewhat regular visitors.
We'll have to try and organise a coordinated trip, Jay. We'll meet up in Ballarat or something and convoy over there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's interesting from here because it
Amber's already
doesn't make
said.
much difference. Yeah.
Oh, Amber's
Doesn't
already
make
said.
much difference if I go
Next
to
time I
Bordertown and just go through the highway the same as you, or whether I go through to Ballarat.
Oh, yeah. Because it kind of bypasses Ballarat. We don't actually go through it.
Yeah, same as you don't really go through Ballarat going through. But we can go from here. We can sort of, it's not quite following the coast, but you go across inland to Penola, across to Hamilton, then Ballarat, and then jump onto the freeway there.
Yeah.
And I reckon there's about 10 minutes difference in time between going that way and going up to Bordertown from here, and then the same way as you.
Yeah.
So it's about an hour from us to Bordertown.
Yeah.
So whatever it took you from Bordertown to Robbo's is that plus an hour for us.
That's not bad. Bordertown's about 50 k's this side of the border.
No, about 15 k's or something like that. Yeah, it's
Mm.
not far. It feels like a long way. It does feel a lot further than it is.
It should be on the border.
Well, by the name, it should be. You're correct. I can't argue that point. My OCD says that it's named incorrectly.
Mm.
Bob Hawke was born there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice, nice little house too. Nice little country house.
Yep.
Nice, a nice lathe museum, you know.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, no, just sort of make it. Going to be, I think. I was only talking to the boss today. It looks like I'm taking a week off after the school holidays, straight after the school holidays, until we go to Adelaide for a few days then.
Yeah.
So I might duck out and say good day when we get sick of each other, being in constant company, need a break from each other for a day. I'll steal the car and come out. That might be on the second day, I reckon.
I'll give you some red gum burl.
I've got a fair bit of red gum burl.
From Robbo.
Oh, you're talking about those big bits like Robbo? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He cut some up to fit my lathe. I got six red gum burl blanks. I got 2 camphor ones. Some paper bark. The paper bark burls were what Justin brought over.
This one would nearly fit on your lathe.
Yeah. And some plum.
I reckon when I do that, I'm going to put I'll put a base in it right there, and I won't touch any of this pretty much. I'll just hollow out that. Oh. I'll have to go for a wander and lock all my animals up in a minute. And I haven't actually done any more. Pretty much haven't done any more on that bowl since the computer collapsed. I did a system restore back to before it did the update.
Yep.
It did an update, and that's when it started going pear-shaped. So I just did a system restore back to before that, and it seems to have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They were meant to be making a repair for that update. I don't know if they've done it yet or not, but
This is only. I didn't realise this is only on Windows 8.
oh, is it?
Yeah. But I've actually bitten the bullet and I bought a refurbished desktop Windows 10 to use out here.
Yep.
In the better cooling and shit.
Yep.
This was only a $50 X rental from Radio Rentals. So it keeps going into enter my bloody Windows key because it hasn't got the key with it, so I just keep bypassing it. Still works.
Yep. You can buy a key off eBay for about $7-8.
Yeah, you said that. I haven't actually got round to it yet, but hey. Yeah. Well, but yeah, Shirley was nice to me. She bought me a big. I reckon I should measure it because it's bigger than when in the picture I showed you guys of the wood she got. It didn't look as big as it is.
Yep.
It's a piece of Jarrah.
Is it like old Sleeper or something?
Oop, I just pulled the bloody camera out.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Hang on. I'll go all high tech. No, I won't. What have I done? I've wrecked the whole show, Jay.
Yeah, Amy was just saying technology's a pain sometimes. I'm gonna duck downstairs and grab those tools that Robbo gave me.
Where am I? Well, you can just see it on the sack truck.
Yep.
Big piece of Jarrah.
I'll be back in a sec.
You're right. I've got about 15 bloody tape measures. Do you think I can find one?
We can do weights with the scrape with the hollower. It's massive. I would say right, it'd be pretty on par with the length of my lathe. What's that?
Brown snake.
Oh yeah. Skin
Dead
shedding.
brown snake, obviously.
Yep.
Found it out in the yard next door.
Oh yeah. All right. There's one tool. I can't even hold it back far enough to get it in.
Oh yeah.
It's
Hollower.
It's got that on the end.
Yep.
And then it's got a couple of different bits there with it.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's a chunky bit.
Jeez, I'm wrecking the show here.
Yeah, that's all right. As long as it's your shed and not mine.
That's right.
I got a different bowl gouge.
Bowl gouge.
Yeah, different one with a big metal pole on the end as a handle.
Oh yeah, like his roughing gouge.
Yeah. Oh, I used the big cup roughing gouge the other day. Oh man, that was wicked to use. I want one now. and I've got a negative rake scraper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice big chunky bugger too. You
A
should be able
giant
to stall the lathe with those, mate.
A giant butter knife.
Hey, if you get down to Bunnings,
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's the same up there. Where is it? They've got... Shit, I've lost it. Here it is. In Mount Gambier, they've got this stuff.
What's that?
Hard black soil,
Yeah.
$2 a can
All right.
on clearance. And it's a food safe oil.
Okay. How much was it?
$2 a can.
No. I might remember that tomorrow.
Well, I'm going down the mount again next week, so if they've still got some there, I'll get a few cans anyway. So if you can't get it from up there, I'll bring you some up.
All right. I've got to go and see if I can get some more of that liquid beeswax and stuff, the little kits, tomorrow too.
Um,
I haven't been back and looked since. I don't even know if they've got any left, to be honest.
these ones.
Yeah.
What have I got? Seven of the woodworkers and 5 of the kitchen ones. So if you can't get me again, I'll bring you some up.
Just get my checkbook out.
Oh, $2.50 each, mate. Fucking hell. Excuse my French.
Robbo, we'll get him. Go on.
He's not here. It's all right. I got away with that one. Murphy watches the playback. But yeah, no, the ones in the mount, I cleaned them out both times I went in there. I just grabbed everything they had. I didn't worry about what was the other one? The furniture restore kit or something?
Yeah.
I didn't worry about that one, but I cleaned out all the woodworkers ones and the kitchen ones.
Yeah.
Because I looked at what was in it, and where they had it hanging was straight over the aisle from where the actual product was.
Yeah.
And the 200 mil, what's it, 200 mil, 50 mil bottle or something in there. You bought that kit for $2.50 with a 50 mil bottle plus all the other stuff in it. And the full size bottle was $30. And it was 200 mils.
Mm.
So it's just sort of a no-brainer.
Yeah, Amy, they're made in Tasmania. The brand's called Gillies, Gillys. Bunnings sells them. I don't want to promote the big green shed, but Bunnings. I've established too. I'm a shit tourist.
Is that because you don't look at anything?
No, because I just stayed in Robbo's shed.
Well, you wouldn't need to see anything else, would you? So a 200 ml bottle of that is $30.
All right.
And that's in the $2.50 kit.
Yep.
So if you buy 4 kits, you've got a 200 ml of that for $10.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
And you've still got the wax and the other oil in there as well.
Yep.
So you sort of, it was. So when you saw that and I saw it sitting there, I sort of went ka-ching, and I had enough money to buy some, buy a heap, so I bought a heap.
Yep, why not?
And I figured, well, I know someone will use it if I don't.
Yep. So tomorrow's turn, I might do maybe a bowl and then biography over it, or something different.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. How you going, Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy. Oh, I've got a pinning. Probably didn't give Amy the doll, did she? Did he? I mean,
Pardon?
well, Amy just said I've got a pinning. I'm just wondering whether Robbo gave her the doll.
No, it's still at his house.
Robbo can talk about Tommy. He's looking for his earphones. He can't hear us.
Yes. Keep talking bad about Tommy. He can't hear us. Go.
I should be doing stuff in here. I'm trying to. So I've stored a 24-inch monitor to hook onto
Yep.
my new computer. I've already got a wireless keyboard and mouse.
Yep.
So
About the
Crank
only
that
thing
up.
I did with my TV when I brought it in, or monitor or whatever, is up where the holes are at the top, the air holes.
yeah.
I just got a piece of cardboard and made it stick out so that I stuck it to the top of the TV, but it stuck out past where the dust would fall down inside the top of it there.
Oh
just,
yeah.
Just as a bit of a preventer to stop the dust from getting in there.
Yep.
It'll still get
Well,
there
I've got
eventually, but
Somewhere I've got a bloody cheap $150 Polaroid 24-inch TV. As well, DVD player TV. Yeah, no, that's right. You can have them. I don't think much of the Oreos.
it's chocolate coated and it's a mint flavored one.
Yeah. Monte Carlo, orange cream. Yeah, you'd probably get me interested. Dad always used to like the Delta creams, which I suppose are close to the Arnott's version of an Oreo.
Yeah.
I never liked them much either, so I never used to steal his biscuits. I used to steal Mum's because she liked the Monte Carlos. Yeah. Yeah. So one of my last month's check from the community store bought me that shelf.
Oh yeah.
$40 from Bunnings. That's got all the sanding and glues and finishes and all sorts of paints and sea lights and all that sort of shit on it.
Oh shit! Stop talking about Tommy now. He can hear us.
You can hear us now, can you? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. How are you, Tommy? We weren't saying real bad stuff about you, honest.
How you going, Tommy?
I'll just water again. See if I can choke on it again. Well, you can just see the bowl over my shoulder there, yeah?
The Roo experience was an interesting. I meant to get you can buy those bloody things that whistle. They go on your front bumper, and that they whistle when you're driving along, and they scare the animals off the side of the road. I really meant to buy them. I didn't, and what are you doing?
I don't know.
If you don't know and I don't know, then...
Oh, there we go. It's just a bit slower than... It doesn't change instantaneously, does it? So I'm getting all high tech now. I've got 2 cameras lined up.
Well, glad I'm sitting down.
Yeah. The desktop computer I've bought should have it next week. That's got 6 USB 2 ports and 4 USB 3 ports in it.
Nice.
Windows 10, clean version of Windows 10. And
did it? Was it from a shop?
Yeah, refurbished ex-lease. Seller refurbished.
Yeah. Because sometimes they'll only put the bare minimum RAM in there, just enough to run Windows, and that's it. So
Got 8 meg of RAM.
Yep. All right. You could get a little bit more than that.
Yeah, but I can add that in myself if I want to.
Yeah.
That's not
I got
hard.
40.
That's one of the few things I know how to do.
I got 45 gig RAM.
Yep.
But that's in my gaming computer, not the one in the shed.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think I'd need too much more than that in the shed.
It depends what size video cards it got in it, do you know? And how much RAM's that got on it?
I didn't
Or
look at
speed, rather.
that. Didn't look at that.
And sometimes it may be better off running it off of VGA instead of HDMI, just because of the resource requirements of HDMI.
Like the screen.
Yeah, when you're running a monitor or any other screens to it or from it.
The main monitor screen I'll run on the VGA, and then it can run 3 screens. Because it's 3 screen capable, so it must have a reasonable video card in it.
Yeah.
It's got 2 HDMI ports and a VGA, so the computer I'll run on the computer, the actual monitor I'll run on the VGA.
Yeah.
And the TV I'll hook up through HDMI, because I may or may not use that.
I very rarely use HDMI. I just stick with VGA just because it's so low on resources.
Yeah, I'm going to clean that shelf out and stick the TV on that.
Oh yeah.
So when I'm turning on the lathe over the other side, I should be able to look back there and see the TV. If I put the cat up,
put a mirror in front of you in the lathe, so you can just look in the mirror back at the TV.
Yeah, I can read in the mirror. So I figured on the 24-inch screen, if I pop out the chat and have it up in the whole window, I'll probably almost be able to read it.
Yep. Yeah, well, only one way to find out, eh?
Well, that's right. And you can see the other monitor up there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's my brothel of a shed at the moment.
Brothel or a shed?
Brothel of a shed.
I know what you said.
Well, I could probably... I've got a bench over there somewhere I could use as a bed, I guess. And there is a shower and toilet in here, so... It's only got cold water, but there is a shower and toilet in here.
Yeah, Robbo's little setup that he's got for his when he does his lives or any videos or whatever, it's quite good actually.
Yeah.
He's got it on a I'm pretty sure it's a concrete. It's had concrete poured in the base.
He pours concrete in the base of everything, doesn't
he? Yeah. Yeah.
Seems to be Robbo's thing. I just put a couple of metres of concrete in there. That'll hold the bugger down.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere in any hurry, that's for sure. Especially when that yellow bar, the yellow box was on it, flying everywhere.
Yeah, that was a bit disappointing. That broke up.
Yeah.
I got some box somewhere. I just got to think where it is. I don't know that I've got any yellow box, but I've got black box.
Yeah.
I reckon I've got
Have you tried Plum before?
No. No. I've got...
Oh, look out. Uh-oh. Shit, we're in trouble now. Quick, stop talking about him, Sid.
Okay. I'll stop
How you
talking
going?
about him. Hey, Robbo.
All right. Good day, Sid. Good day, Joe.
How you going?
Good day, Tommy. Good day, Amy. Who else was in there?
One other tree person that isn't speaking.
Hello, tree person.
Oh, that's probably me. The tree person's probably me. Because I got the chat popped out, so that'd show me up as someone watching, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just showing Sid and Tommy and that the tools that you give me, and just examining them. That hollower, I think I can use that for weights. Mm.
Oh, well. And Julie, thanks you for the lovely note you left.
That Amber left that one.
Yeah, and you left a jumper there. I'd put a notice on the back door that you left a jumper there.
Yeah.
I put it on the counter. So,
You can pick it up next time, Robbo.
Yeah,
yeah,
put it with the glasses that I forgot to get.
yeah. So,
Do they have the glasses you need to see with, Joe?
no,
Huh?
no, sunglasses.
Yeah.
When we went down to the art galleries, and he left his sunglasses in the truck.
I said he never left your shed. He told Fibs.
Yeah.
Mm.
He looked like he was having fun, though, Robbo.
I think he might have been, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to leave the shed. Didn't have any need to leave the shed.
Well, I've heard Robbo's got it set up like that. Like, if he wants to, he could probably stay there for a week and not die.
Yeah, there's a bed.
Hello, Amber, in the background. I can see you.
Hey, Amber. How you going?
Sorry. She whacks me and goes, "Oh, you moved the camera."
Hello, sweet cheeks. Robbo, sweet cheeks. Thank you.
Sorry, what was that?
A little birdie told me, Amber, that you turned better than Jay.
No, I burned better. Thank you, Robbo, for the use of the burner.
That's all right.
She figured it out halfway home.
Did you-
I had to pick my jaw up off the floor.
Yeah, well, it's on loan.
Yeah.
Yes, I
What
know.
was that?
I gave them, I've lent them my pyrography thing, which is a professional pyrography machine. A real
Oh, cool.
professional one.
Yeah. Hence why I said I might turn a bowl tomorrow and then do some pyrography on it later.
That's what my wife brought me back from Adelaide.
Hang on, I'll put it on full screen for Robbo. Hang on a sec.
Piece of Jarrah.
That's that's only 2 coffee table legs.
Where's the rest?
Bloody spindle turners. Actually, it's funny. I was watching, just before I come out here, I was watching Phil Anderson. It must have been the first time he did anything spindle turning. And he was turning a sycamore vase. And he said, I don't know how you spindle turners do it. It's too hard. He couldn't get his tool presentation right or anything to... And you know the shit he turns, and he was struggling with a relatively simple spindle. He'd never used a spindle gouge before. Not a roughing gouge, but a spindle gouge, and he was really struggling with it.
Hey, Robbo, I have to ask something.
Yeah.
The roughing gouge that Amber and I used, can I buy them, or did you make them? Yeah.
No, you can buy them. They're 1 3/4 roughing gouges.
All right. I'll ask Graham later.
But no, he won't have one.
No.
But to be quite honest, you don't need them.
No. I liked it. That was great.
Yeah,
Probably don't quite have enough power to get the best benefit out of it.
Yeah, that's right. Your lathe isn't powerful enough, and
Oh.
I'm not being rude.
I can
Just
do
the way it
pedal
Bit of
power.
lathe envy now.
I can do
Lucky
pedal power.
Darren's not here. I haven't got beard envy.
Sorry, what was that, Sid?
I said, lucky Darren's not here. I haven't got beard envy, but Jay's got lathe envy at the moment.
Yeah. No, I know a couple of people that actually use those big gouges for doing pens with, because I reckon they get better control with them. Because I can use them like a skew chisel down the side.
Yeah.
That makes sense though, because if you've got something long and your fulcrum short at the other end, a big movement at the backhand controlling hand end may translate to a very small movement at the cutting blade.
Yeah, that's right.
So you should have good control that way. So it doesn't sort of make sense to me, all those micro tool kits for turning pens. All the guys I've seen turning pens are using normal tools.
Well,
Not that you'd know, Robbo.
I'd tell a lie. I have a 1/4-inch skew chisel in my collection that somebody sent to me as a joke. To make matters worse, it was an oval skew chisel. So
a 1/4-inch oval skew.
Yeah, so he's sort of putting the knife in and giving it a bit of a turn, just to get at me. But what a mate's
How long
for.
did it take him to find it?
Oh no, he'd had it for quite a while, but I've never had to use miniature tools for doing anything. And in fact, I quite often turn a finial with a 2-inch skew chisel just to show that you don't need miniature tools.
I've got the little 2-inch tops. And I was sitting here playing with some red gum. I'd done a honey dipper and I had a piece left in the chuck. And Robbo, you've got a piece left in there. You do some practice cuts. So I thought, I'll see if I can turn a small top. So I turned one that's probably between 1/2 inch and 3/8 of an inch across.
Yeah.
And it spins quite nicely. And then I thought, and that was just with the normal spindle gouge I cut it with. And then I thought, I reckon I'll do that. I'll go on a bit smaller. So I've got one that's probably 3/16 of an inch across. And that spins a bit harder to spin because you've got to get enough speed up into it to get it to go. But with my big fingers, I have trouble getting it to spin, but it works.
Oh, yeah, well, it should work too, but my fingers are too fat.
Yeah, that's the trouble. I can cut it, but I can't make it spin.
Yeah.
But I'll give it to a kid with small fingers. They can get it going beautifully.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Well, you see over my right shoulder there that I haven't actually done anything more to the bowl since my computer shit itself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which freeway was closed?
The M420.
Good night, Amy.
M420. Sorry. Yeah, the M420, Robbo.
Oh, Gippsland.
Yeah. But we got about 100 metres onto it before, and we seen lights and stuff like that. And then we were slowing down, and then it came up road closed, so we had the detour.
Yeah.
And some of the detour had signs must have been knocked down or something because we didn't know where to go, so we just ended up following a couple of semi-trailers that were on the freeway that got turned off as well, and then the GPS redirected us. And
yeah, well, it tries to get you back onto the freeway, unless you know.
I wasn't too sure where it was taking me because it said it was taking me towards Geelong. So I pulled over into a servo and just double checked with the guy in the servo, and he just said, "Yeah, follow those directions." And yeah.
It's all right for us that live there, like we know the ways around it. But
yeah,
I forgot. I thought I read somewhere that they were closing it.
Yeah,
I'll leave myself logged on, but if somebody comes in, I'll just go out and lock all my animals up. So I'll be gone for 10 minutes or so. If you get crowded, drop me off. But I'll be back shortly.
It's all right. No, it's good fun playing with the GPS, though, isn't it? Like finding how far it is to the place, and then how much time it's going to take you. And
yes.
Yeah.
I didn't have a huge play around with it. This morning when we left, I already had the route set in it. I did that the other day. So, but I didn't realise it was going to keep the route setting every time I pulled it out of the the power.
Oh yeah, it does. It does until you put in a new thingo. And if you're doing something regularly, you just go down into recent or history and press that, and it'll have the address already in there, and all you got to do is just press it.
Okay.
Like I've got all in the one in the Ute, I've got all the suppliers listed in there. So if I want to go to All Tools or something like that, I just press All Tools and it sends me across there. I know the way anyway, but it's just interest. I use it as a speedo. That's mainly the reason.
Yeah, I've noticed it's there's 5K's difference between my speedo and the speedo on the GPS.
Yeah, your speedo would be reading low in the car.
Sorry?
Well, when you're sitting on actual 100K, your speedo's probably reading 95, is it?
No, mine's reading about 105 when I'm sitting on 100 on the speedo.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the other way back. They normally build a 3% error in them.
Yeah. No, it's I'd get up to about if I was doing because it went from 100 to 110 a lot, so yeah, give or take the 5Ks. I never went over it anyway.
Yeah. But I drive off the GPS speedo, so
yeah. Yeah, I need to just about have it right in front of me because I can't see it. I can't drive with my glasses on, but I need my glasses to see the screen.
I have the same problem. No, it seemed quicker even when we had to take the detour to get home. Yeah.
We one stretch. I can't remember where it was. I'm not too sure if we were just over the border or not in South Australia, but the lanes had just gone from a 2-lane highway to a 4-lane highway, and just as I'll never forget this, and Amber will never forget this. There was one sheep standing in the extra lane that had just formed open, right? So you could perfectly just go around this sheep. And he was just standing there just like, who beamed me here? How did I get here? He just had the most bewildered look on his face. I was just like,
yeah, Tommy, as I said, Tommy, it's normally the other way around. The GPS speed is normally higher than what the speedo reading is.
I'll have a look in the settings. There might be something in there I can fix up.
I don't think there is. It just reads it straight off the satellite.
Yeah. And then it tells you when there's animal crossings and stuff like that, right? Well,
yeah.
The kangaroo nearly cleaned our car up, and then about 2 minutes later it comes up, dong dong, animal crossing. It's like, really?
That's because you met an illiterate bloody kangaroo. Couldn't read the sign.
Yeah. They're pretty smart, our animals, aren't they? They know where to cross.
Yeah. Well, that's there was a big thing on the internet a few years ago where a woman in America was complaining to the wildlife service because they put up these signs, moose ahead, you know.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, that's great that you're doing that, so the moose know where to cross the road, you know."
Yeah.
And she said, "But you really need one a couple of feet further back because there's quite a lot crossed there instead. They must be illegal ones, are they?" Jaywalking mooses. And she was dead serious. So, but I know, I'm glad you had a good trip, but it makes a hell of a difference when you don't stop, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, we made sure we drank less coffee this time so we didn't have to stop so many times.
Yeah.
Didn't actually. Oh, we stopped at a servo and Macca's in one, and we hummed and hawed and decided to get some Macca's breakfast, and those bastards took over half an hour to cook it. Can you believe that? There was no one else waiting. There was no one in the drive-through. Nothing. We're sitting twiddling our thumbs, and I ended up getting because I was waiting in the car. I ended up going inside and losing my shit. I was like, I want my fucking money back, you bastards. Give me my bloody money back. This is bullshit. What are you doing? Sitting it in between your breasts and heating it up for us or something.
Oh,
careful, you're on live, you know.
Yeah, I know. But I was on camera there too.
Yeah. And where was that?
Oh shit! Don't ask. I couldn't tell you. It was still in Victoria.
Well, McDonald's with a service station.
Yeah, it was. I think it was in Ampol or something like that.
Pete's Bar.
And it was like a little side road you had to take to get off, like a little exit to get to it.
On the Werribee turnoff, that is.
Maybe.
Just before Rockbank. You would have got there about probably 3:15, I'd say. 3:45.
Yeah, it was still pitch black. Yeah.
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 Like I say, I know that road pretty well.
Yeah. Then we ended up stopping at Keith because they got a nice little takeaway joint there, and having my favourite deviled wingdings.
Oh, yeah. No.
Every truck stop has those.
Never tried one.
No, you wouldn't like them because they're bloody spicy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You'd be spewing I recommended them, put it that way.
No, I'd just be angry, that's all.
Yeah. Every time you seen me? Traffic flowed pretty well, really.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was only us and the trucks in Melbourne.
Yeah, well, that's right.
I pulled over on the side of the road and I didn't indicate, and I got honked at a truck to bloody shit myself. That's when the detour signs disappeared. It's like, better pull over. Interesting. Definitely interesting.
Yeah, I like driving. I've always liked driving. Yeah. Like I say, I can sit behind the wheel for hours and hours and hours, and it just doesn't worry me.
Yeah. We were having a bit of a chat about the driving and the lack of petrol that it was costing us.
Yeah. How much does it cost?
Well, we put $45 in at 7-Eleven near your house after we got that cigarette lighter the other day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then we put in, I think, about $20 at Horsham, $30 at Horsham, and that was it.
Yeah.
And we got home with about 200 k's in the tank still.
Yeah, a bit cheaper to run than what the truck is.
Yeah, and if we can, we'll go for the E10 fuel.
Yeah.
Seem to get a bit more mileage out of that stuff.
All mine are diesel, so I can't.
Oh yeah, yep. That'd get expensive. Oh, guess what? The lovely price of petrol here. I'm coming back to get some of your water, and I'm coming back to fill up on petrol again.
Yeah. How petrol polite drivers
Oh man.
and clean water.
You knew when we were back on South Australian roads, I tell you. Oh, right.
How'd the first cup of coffee taste when you got home?
I haven't had one yet. I'm going to go buy some spring water tomorrow. I'll tell you then, all right?
We're talking about getting a filter, Pura filter.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of those ones that goes on the top.
Yeah, I don't know how they'd go with South Australian water, but yeah, now you can see why I don't get water in South Australia, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the price of petrol here is $1.56.
Oh yeah.
That's not nice.
Oh well. The unfortunate part about it is you need it.
Yeah, I just won't go anywhere.
Either that or buy a brand new pair of shoes. Start walking everywhere.
Yes. Yes, and the Melbourne weather was much nicer than South Australian weather too.
Uh-huh.
So I keep telling you we live in the best part of Australia.
Just go cold and stone cold for that one. No?
Sorry?
It's got a lot of benefits, but it's not my house, not my home. No.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Like I've said on previous occasions, there's always been two places I want to live in Australia. This is one of them, so I'm happy here. And the other was Alice Springs up until about 10 years ago. Now they've got too many problems up there.
Yep. Natives.
Yeah, the non-reflectives.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Sid's shop looks almost half organised there by the look of it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. It looks like he's been making paper towel holders. We used to churn out about 100 of them a week, you know.
Yeah. Just make them out of pine.
Yeah. Yeah, used to sell heaps of them.
It's not a very good shop now. Oh, man.
So I dare say that's what he's making them for too, is the shop.
Yep. I'd say so.
Yeah, good night, Tommy.
Sweet dreams, Tommy.
You back in your workshop, or are you still out on site somewhere?
Because Robert's. Oh, yeah. I'll get back to work. Have a good evening.
Amber goes, sweet dreams, Tommy. I was like, it's only afternoon over there.
Well, you know what? Have sweet dreams when you do put your head down.
Thanks for coming in, Tommy. Take it easy. Hey, you know something else I left at your house?
What?
It's about that square, and it's got ring shake in it. Yellow box.
Oh, yeah.
The other one that Darren gave me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Tommy, thanks a lot.
I got back home and I was lifted up the boot to look at the blanks, and I was like, something's missing.
Yeah, it's quarter to 10 in the morning over there, Amber.
Oh, well, I'm prepared for tonight then.
Yeah, don't go sleeping on the job, Tommy, that's all.
They'd have leftovers again tonight.
Yeah, and I had leftovers for lunch, leftovers for tea. Julie's been at her mother's today.
Yeah.
And she's out with her girlfriend tomorrow, so I'll have leftovers for lunch tomorrow. And probably tea tomorrow night.
You can bring it out when you have your demo there with the leftovers, just put it on the table.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll get rid of it.
Put plates beside it and so you can heat it up in the microwave.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no, they all bring their own lunch and a chair. That's the main criteria here.
Yep.
I got half the place cleaned up today anyway.
How many coming?
I got rung up this afternoon to say there's nearly 20 coming, so.
It's all right.
Yeah, good little crowd.
Yeah. Get the ball rolling again.
Yep.
Might give other clubs the incentive.
Well, my normal club has started up again.
Yep.
But I just haven't had a chance to get down there yet. I only go about once every 6 weeks down to them.
Yep.
In fact, the Poms and the Yanks have seen me more often than what my own club has. Yeah, all right.
I seen that on the bench. No, Amber bought those at a bargain shop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And that's the thing. It might be best before, but geez, they still last a couple of months after that date.
Yes, definitely, especially chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think chocolate ever really goes off.
Nope.
Where's your hat, Sid? Oh, you've changed hats.
Oh shit, he can hear us. Stop talking about him now.
Yeah.
Changed hat. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to wear this one so I can see.
Now, that was funny. The first time I saw things like that, or the headlights, was when we were servicing for a rally crew at Port Macquarie for the Southern Cross Rally. And the Japanese had a crew over from Japan to look after the Nissans or the Datsuns, 1600s. And they all wore white gloves, which mechanics never wore. It's only been a recent thing that mechanics wear gloves. And all we could see was these, it was like a black and white minstrel show, you know, all these white gloves working around the car because you couldn't see their bodies, but the headlights used to show their heads. It looked hilarious, actually, to all of us.
Hey, is there such a thing of having when I was when it was really quiet for me here today? Do you know what I could hear?
What?
Classical music.
I didn't have it that loud.
Printed on your brain.
No, look, it's like it was just playing in the background, and I stood there and I was like, and I asked Amber, "Are you playing classical music?" No.
Well, maybe you've got some cultured neighbours for a change.
No.
No,
He was just hearing.
I think it's just like it's in there now, you know, like
Imprinted.
yeah, that's it, yeah. You know, when you put your tape recorder under your pillow when you go to sleep at night, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better go and turn it down, actually.
Keep the neighbours awake.
Yeah, the possum's pretty rowdy, but he can't hear it. Yeah. No, he's all right.
Yeah, I think he had a good time over there, Sid, playing on real lathes.
Maybe, definitely, and I'm going to have to turn mine up to the fastest speed and leave it there, I think.
It all depends on what you're doing.
Did you just clean the microphone?
No, I got a bloody itchy nose,
I know what you're doing.
and it's still running like a tap.
You need to get the scissors in there. Trim those nose hairs.
Yeah, probably. I see you got a lot of paper towel holders.
Now, Robbo.
Sorry?
They make a shearing handpiece now to do that. Your nose hairs. You jam it up and turn it on.
Yeah, ream it out a bit.
Yep.
I see you got a heap of paper towel holders in the background there, Sid.
You're talking about straight over my shoulder there.
Oh, now I see what they are. They're your chisel holders.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look like paper towel holders, and I was just saying to
G'day,
Joe
Mark.
before
How you going?
I used to do about 100 of them a week to supply 2 shops in Sale, and couldn't keep up with them. Good morning, Mark. How are you? Good afternoon. It is here, or good evening, actually. It's 9 o'clock at night.
How you going, Mark?
9:30. Must be nearly 10 o'clock there, Robbo. Oh, no, 8:30.
No,
I've
It's
lost
only
it
8.
now.
Oh, you clean your glasses or something, eh? Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's good. I'll have another drink.
All right.
If it had some alcohol in it, I might be able to bloody blame it.
Yeah.
That one might be on the radio.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I've got
I haven't
another...
actually done any more on the bowl since well, I've done a little bit more on the bowl, but not any more since the bloody computer crashed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mark, Tommy and Amy have both gone. It's just us 3 Neanderthals here.
Yeah. There you go. Blue, sunny Australian skies in the desert. How cold is it over there, Mark?
I missed the road sign.
That
Then
must have been going over there because you wouldn't have been heading west at any time when the sun was setting.
No, that's probably when the sun was coming up.
Yeah.
But it's on the South Australian side, I'd say. Oh, it could be the Victorian side near Horsham.
Yeah, I'm going to say Victorian.
Yeah, it looks too bushy to be South Australia.
Because for the time frame daylight from when he left, yeah, he would have been into the Pier Road side.
Kids, you're having a heat wave there, Mark. Last I heard, it was in the minuses.
It's up half 8 in the evening here, Mark, and I reckon it's still about 25.
It's about 18 here at the moment. Yeah, I can't read this. I can't read the road signs, so
No, he's going too fast, Robbo.
yeah.
I don't know whether I'll be able to talk Shirley into coming over for a drive, but I'll definitely be keen to come over for a trip next time he heads over, try and meet up and convoy over that way.
Oh well, you're welcome to stay here if you want to. We're easy to get along with.
Well, I heard that. You know, Jay was quite expansive on how easy you were to get along with.
The thing is that we don't entertain anybody.
No. He did mention something about Robbo punching above his weight with his wife, something like that.
Well, isn't that the case in all marriages?
Well, yeah, fair call. So what are we now? 2 weeks away from being back on reasonable time frames for the lunchtime lives, if they're still doing them.
Sorry, what's
thanks,
that?
Daylight savings finishes here on the 4th of April. So I guess
I don't know when
there.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to watch the Pommies on the lunchtime lives again.
Yeah.
Well, I think did they shift it over there or not?
Sorry?
Yeah. The English daylight savings hasn't. That must be nearly. Mark?
G'day, Chris.
Hey, Chris. So, Mark, are you guys in daylight savings yet or not?
Oh, their clocks go forward on the 28th.
And has come back on the 4th. So, yep. Yeah. So they changed a week before us. So then we'll be back to being able to have a look at about 9 o'clock at night. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I've missed that a bit. I must have, as much as I hate to admit it. Trying to work out if there's anything familiar there, Robbo, because I travel that road from sort of, Keith border town to the border quite often.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out where it is too. You can't go by roadworks because they're always working on it.
Yeah.
I can't make out the street, the road signs.
Thanks, Mark. We're feeling the love.
Yeah, now you're starting to sound like an Australian, Mark.
Yeah, no, he's learning the lingo.
Yeah.
If they're 8:30, you could almost do a lunchtime live from Australia.
Just see if you can pause it a second there, Joe, where that sign was. No, too late.
But you should be able to pause it too, Robbo.
I don't know. That one. No, still can't make it out. It's too small for me.
What?
Wait on. No, it's all blurred.
it's good entertainment value, Mark.
Yeah.
I've got to start doing something from my channel too. I've done one live and I've done a couple of turns on Jay's live. I've got a couple of cameras set up in the shed now. So.
Yeah, I reckon that's the Victorian side of the border.
I think it is. Even the style of the sign says so too.
No, it's not that. It's once you get across the border into South Australia, it gets very scrubby sort of stuff without many tall trees up against the highway. Jay ain't telling us where it is because he probably doesn't remember.
I'm just thinking he might not know. Amber would. She'd be able to tell us. That's an overtaking lane sign.
No, we're both trying to figure out where it is, to be honest. Because there was about 3 or 4 different roadworks where sometimes we got slowed down to 25 k's for like 3 or 4 k's worth of, you know.
Yeah, no, that's on the South Australian side. It's not our side.
No, it was your side because.
Oh, this one was your side, I think.
They were all standing around watching the machines. Ours shovels.
No, ours are 40k. Our roadworks and things are 40k. South Australia's
That first one I went through then, that was 40 k's.
Yeah, South Australia's 25 k's, and they're trying to get it lifted because there's so many accidents.
Yeah.
People slowing down for them.
Yeah. No, there's one thing that I like that the roadworks have in South Australia that they don't have in Victoria, and it's a trailer, and it's got a massive 6-8 foot screen on it, and it tells you the speed you're doing.
Yeah,
works.
No, we have them on some of them too.
There used to be one on one of the overpasses on the freeway at Ballarat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're the road. They're on the bridges you're talking about. I think, Sid, the speed. You read your actual speed.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Yeah, but these are actually at roadworks saying 40, and then a big smiley face comes up. Or if you're going over the 40, it puts it slow down.
Yeah, righto.
Oh, that's good, Mark. You've done well. Yeah, I miss hassling you too in the lives.
Oh, okay.
I'm 27 away from 100 subs, Mark. Last time I looked.
How you going, Chris?
That was a week ago. It probably hasn't changed. Yeah, it does, Chris. That's exactly what Australia looks like. The Mad Max movie.
Yeah, we tell everybody that. Keeps the tourists away.
Not Mad Max 2 or Beyond Thunderdome, Mad Max.
Tell me about the giant tunnel.
Where's what part of the highway is the giant koala on, Robbo?
That's the Western Highway, just out of Dadgall's Bridge, which is just
between Horsham and Hall.
Ararat.
His eyes were lit up red because it was still dark. It was like, whoa, that's a giant drop there.
That's right.
Yeah, that was kind of a roundabout where the kangaroo jumped out around there.
Oh,
yeah, I hate coming down the Coorong like on dusk or dawn because that crap down there. You got roos and deer.
Oh yeah, stuff like that. bet the deers would make a mess of anything, really, wouldn't
Yeah, they're worse than hitting a roo.
they?
The big thing with the deer is it comes into the car with you. It doesn't take, because they're up on the legs, the bulk of their body's above the bonnet. They come in the front windscreen.
Yep, stuff that.
Yeah, I had to, many years ago, I had to help extract 2 bodies out of three actually, a horse and two humans out of a car that hit a horse.
His horse would be nice to get out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not that the humans would be good, but...
Did you use a high-pressure hose?
I just about had to. No, we actually cut the...
There's one in Europe with I reckon it's a BMW. It's on one of the motorways in Europe, and it's got a hole about that big in the grill, and it's got must be a hog deer or something inside the motor bay. They hit it at some phenomenal speed on one of the O-barns, so it just pumped straight through the grill without making hardly any damage, went through the radiator and finished up in the engine bay.
Yeah, we'll try to get there, Mark.
Monday night, so what'll that be for us, about 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. It's, if I remember rightly, it's 7 o'clock here. So it'll be 6:30 for you.
So 6:30. Yeah, but, daylight savings hasn't swung yet. So, yeah, no, about 6:30. That's doable.
Yeah. I normally do get into your lives if I can, Mark.
I normally intend to, but often don't. Does that count?
Sorry?
I intend to, but often don't. Does that count?
No, probably not.
I go back and watch them afterwards, but I'll get up and I've had the alert to say, Mark, the wood turner is live in 30 minutes, 90 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. No, this week I've been a bit busy with visitors and things, you know.
Yeah.
Bloody freeloaders.
Just kick him out. We bribed him with chocolate.
Is that Tim Cam's night or wagon wheels? What's the go?
No. Old
Not
Gold.
talking to you, Robbo.
Old Gold rum and raisin. They threw a block in the door before they even walked in, so I knew who it was.
Price of admission covered.
You work in the oil game, don't you, if I remember rightly, Chris?
Can that be put on any angle around there?
What's that? Yeah. You just turn it around to where you want it.
Yeah, all right.
What's the best way to sharpen those, Robbo?
You just put a little radius on the tip of them, that's all. It's about. Sorry.
Do you use a stone or a diamond sharpener or something, or?
No, I just use it on. I freehand sharpen them on the grinder. They've only got an angle of about 10 or 15 degrees on them. It's the same basically as a normal scraper.
Yep.
Yeah, I think some of the others have got more of a radius on them. If you have a look at them, Jay, the ones that were taped to the handle, they'll be straight ones and
that's what
straight ones. Yeah. It's just quarter-inch. It's quarter-inch tool steel. So
okay,
that doesn't work.
No, that doesn't work either. All right, Mark. See you later.
I can't see
hey,
it
Mark,
with my
see you, mate.
on. See you, Mark.
We'll
Thanks
see
for coming
you
in.
live soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I
a
don't
little,
know.
I'll have to duck out myself soon, I think. Go and do a couple of things and then sort my night out and get ready for work tomorrow.
yeah, that's right. The fracking equipment. Dirty word in Australia.
Not good, Skip.
No.
That's
What's
it.
wrong, Skip? They're fracking my paddock.
All right, guys.
All right, Sid.
I'll catch you later. I'm ducking out. All right.
Okay.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye. No matter which way I look at it, it definitely is cheaper driving than flying.
All right, yeah. Particularly for two of you.
Yeah. And I'd have to hire a car or something anyway, so I had transported while I was there. So, and then there's another expense. So.
No, that's why I take the mobile motel with me.
Mm.
And like I say, in a lot of cases, I can actually beat the planes there anyway.
Yeah. I'm just grateful there's a lot of truck stops. You get the better food and
Yeah. I know. We quite often turn off the freeway and go into a little town or something and go to the hotel for a counted lunch or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yep, there was plenty of those.
Oh.
Exit to town centre, it's like, nah.
Yeah. The only problem is that a lot of hotels now are starting to charge bloody restaurant prices.
Yeah. Crazy. Stupid when it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sleep.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go in a minute too. It's something I got to catch up on. So.
All right. I think I've got something to catch up on too.
All right. You're going to be on tomorrow, are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, Chris.
Thanks for coming in.
And any tree people in the background.
Good night.
Bye.
See you, Lamber. I'm glad you had a good time over here.
Yes, me too.
Right. See ya.
Bye-bye. All right. See you, everyone. I'm going to bed. Been up since 2 a.m. and it's 8:45 p.m. here now, so I'm done. 9 hours driving. That's enough.